Welcome to July, Capricorn. We are going to get right into what you can expect this month, the month of July. So, we start the month off with a great sextile between the Sun and Uranus. So, for you, the Sun is going to be in your area that deals with partnerships, and then Uranus is in the area of your life that can deal with romance. So, there's going to be a good synergy between your romantic encounters and your partnerships. So, you might find yourself, if you are involved with someone, you might find yourself having a lot of romantic nights with them around the beginning of July. So that is really great. Also, you are going to be welcoming new experiences. So some of you, this means welcoming the thought of having children if you don't have any children, or you and your partner might be considering having additional children if you already have children. So the energy of when the sun is in a sextile to Uranus, you will welcome new experiences. Okay, so that's on the 5th. Now, on the 6th, there is a square that you need to be aware of. There is a square between Mercury in Gemini and Neptune in Pisces. So, this aspect can create confusion. It can kind of make you want to not tell the whole truth about a situation. Okay, so there's going to be something that you might be communicating about your health, and you might find yourself not telling someone the whole truth about your health, or you might be um, there might be there might be some confusion in your daily routine as well around this time, Capricorn. Okay, so that's on the 6th. Now, let's move on to the next week, the week of the 11th. So, on the 11th, we have Mercury moving into Cancer. So Mercury is moving into your area of your life that deals with your partnership. So, you might have your partners on your mind more than usual once Mercury moves into Cancer. You might also find yourself um, thinking about getting into some type of contract, maybe a contractual agreement or something around this time. All right, now on the 12th, we have a nice trine. We have Mercury in Cancer in a nice trine to um, Jupiter in Pisces. So Jupiter wants to expand your communications, okay? Meanwhile, Mercury is over there in Cancer, having you think about your partnerships. So you will definitely be open minded about your partnerships around this time, and you might find yourself making plans for the future with your partner, okay, under this aspect. Now, moving on to the 17th, we have an opposition you need to be aware of. There's going to be an opposition in the area of your life dealing with partnerships and also the area of your life that deals with your self image. Okay, so the sun is going to be shining light on the fact that there is something um, about your self image that you need to change around the 17th. So, and it looks like if you are in a committed relationship, the message could come through your partner. Your partner might um, bring something to your attention that you need to fix about your outlook on life. Okay, so that's on the 17th. Now, let's move on to the week of the 18th because on the 20th, we have a nice sextile. We have Mercury in Cancer in a sextile to Uranus in Taurus. So, again, this is going to be a good energy for you related to your partnerships, related to romance, related to the creativity that you have in your life. You will be coming up with new ideas and new solutions to old issues. So that is great for you. Okay. On the 21st, we have Venus moving into Virgo, and that is in the area of your life that deals with legal matters, long distance travel, broadcasting, things of that nature. Now, on the 22nd, we have the sun moving into Leo in your area of your life that deals with transformation. So, as of the 22nd, we can tell all of our Leo friends happy birthday. Okay. Also, on the 22nd, there is an opposition you need to be aware of. There's going to be an opposition between Venus in Virgo and Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter wants to expand your communications, okay? Meanwhile, Virgo is over there trying to work hard on legal matters or work hard on making all of your arrangements for an overseas trip, things of that nature. So, this is an energy where you might find yourself overdoing something. So, being that Venus is in Virgo, you might find yourself just thinking too hard about publishing, or you might be thinking too hard about higher education. You might be doing too much related to your interaction with other cultures or being involved with overseas travel. Okay, so that is the energy of when Venus is in an opposition to Jupiter. You might find yourself overdoing something. Okay, so that is on the 18th, 22nd. I did mention the sun is moving into Leo. Now, on the 23rd, we have the full moon in Aquarius. Okay, so, and that is going to be, the full moon is going to be in Aquarius at 1 degree on July 23rd. So it's happening in the area of your life that deals with your finances. So you might see a culmination of something that you've been working on related to your finances at this full moon. And I want to mention that there's a full moon in Aquarius in July, and there's also a full moon in Aquarius in August. So if you hear about these full moons, it's not a mistake. So if July passes and you know that the full moon is in Aquarius, and then the full moon comes up in August and you hear that it's in Aquarius, it's not a mistake. The full moon is in Aquarius in July and August. So what's going on is that the full moon in July is at 1 degree, whereas the full moon in August is at 29 degrees. Okay, so you have one happening at the beginning of Aquarius and the other one happening at the end of Aquarius. So just keep that in mind. And when you hear that, just know that it's not a mistake. So that's about the full moon. Let's move on and talk about what's happening the week of July 25th. Okay. The week of July 25th. Okay, so on the 27th, we have Mercury moving into Leo. So Mercury is moving into the area of your life that deals with transformation. So around this time, you might find yourself thinking more about the things you want to transform in your life. All right, so that's the 27th. On the 28th, we have Jupiter moving into Aquarius. Because remember, Jupiter is retrograde. So Jupiter is moving back into Aquarius, and that is in the area of your life that deals with your finances. So as you can see, you will have a lot of activity happening in the area of your life that deals with your finances and also your transformation this month. Now, on the 29th, before Mars moves into Virgo, Mars will be in Leo and it will be in an opposition to Jupiter. Okay, so you are going to overestimate your abilities at this time. Jupiter in Aquarius is in the area of your life that deals with your finances. So a lot of people might overdraw their accounts around this time because remember, Jupiter wants to expand everything. So Jupiter is expanding what's happening with your finances. And remember, Jupiter is retrograde. So Jupiter is already kind of like overestimating your finances. And the fact that it's in an opposition to Mars. And Mars is in Leo. You know, Mars wants to just do things. Mars just wants to take action. And it's in the dramatic sign of Leo. So this is an energy where you will see a lot of Capricorn risings might overestimate how much money they actually have in their account at the time. So you might see a lot of Capricorn risings overdrawing accounts, and just spending and going over their budget around this time. Okay, so that's happening on the 29th. So part of the day on the 29th, Mars will be in Leo, and then it moves into Virgo. So that's everything I have for you this month. If you would like a personal reading, visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com. Please like this video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate it. And until next month, enjoy your month.